Hey, I'm KIC. That is a group of Ravagers running by that just completely missed, and that is the Horde rolling in to attack. Uh-oh. I didn't grab the extra Molotovs. Can we say oops? Because that's a big oops. You know what? I don't think this gun's gonna fly. We need something that has a little more punch to it by way of not having to reload every single shot. I mean, that's just asking for a little too much right there. These guys are a bit of a problem, so I want to make sure they go down. Except I can't seem to hit them. My bad. Here, can I hit you this way? Hey! You're not supposed to climb up. You guys are not supposed to climb up, even though... Yeah, I knew they were going to. That's just the way it is. I made a bad design decision with the spikes, and, well, it will be whatever it shall be. Right, doggy? Right, doggy. Alright, good. What are you doing? There we go. I'm just gonna keep putting bullets in you until you stop. That guy's probably done. That dog is probably done, too. Here you go. Take that, dog. I would have much preferred to have regular spikes out, but, you know, this is kind of what we went with this time around. It's alright, it's not a big deal. It'll work out okay. I'm really not that concerned about it. I mean, worst case scenario, we got beer. We can go run around and shoot zombies with shotguns. Be fine. We'd all have a good time if that were the case. Instead, you know, try and do this the old-fashioned way here. Use a base. Well, the old-fashioned way for me would be to use the beer and run around and shoot them, but try to do it the way most people do it, just to prove that sometimes I can be normal. I just usually choose not to be. I think that's hitting the spike. I'm going to stop that. In fact, I'd kind of like to repair some of these things if I can reach them. You know what? Let's just go ahead and drop down a level. I realize that some of the zombies are going to be able to get up here, and some of them already are up here, but we can at least maybe put some repairs into place while we're doing this too. Sir? Madam? Oh, these big guys, they got some health to them. Wow, guys. Yep, we have run out of metal. How about that? Do we have any metal? Nothing left. Holy crap. That was not at all what I was expecting to have happen that quickly. But then again, we spent a lot of metal on the last one. We went through maybe 6,000 plus metal. I'm not even sure. There's a level in there somewhere. I did not see if there was a skill gain on rifles. That'll be something to worry about later on. Make sure that guy's done. There we go. There's the hunting rifle unlocked. I just caught that. Bolt rifle. Perfect. Skill in rifles is now 20. That is good stuff. I am not even joking. I am really glad to see that. That is awesome. That's exciting right there is what that is. That's a dog getting shot in the butt and then in the shoulder, which is also known as the butt, right? Isn't that right? I don't know. Maybe not. I might be making things up. You never know with me. Superman, you gotta stop running around like that. Hi, guys. I keep hitting bodies. That's the problem we have right now. Is these bodies are in the way. It kind of takes me back to the old days of when they would do the flesh mounds. Those were supposed to change the game. Be amazing. They weren't. They were broken and stupid. That's why they're not in the game anymore. Hey, come back. I know. A waste at this distance. I realize that. We will take duct tape. Oh, yes, we will. I know. Trap damage. I'm working on it. We'll use a med kit in a moment here. Don't worry about it. I'm keeping an eye on things. Sort of. I mean, this is kind of working. It really wouldn't take much change to make this base work pretty well. It's not too shabby. It's not great, but like I said, it really wouldn't take much to make it work out pretty well. I'm just going to check some of these guys. Sure, we'll take some mill fiber and wood. If you guys want to drop some metal like that, that would be great. Mad Muscles magazine. Sure, we'll take that. Ah, chicken soup for the soul. Hazmat guy. Nothing of interest here. Let's go ahead and drop another Molotov down. We'll just get that out on the field. I kind of want to grab... that's not going to work. I kind of want to grab the chainsaw and just go to town on these bodies. I don't think I will, but I kind of want to. I was really hoping to be able to check that guy to see if he had any more ammo like the last Ravager did. So that was pretty cool. Alright, I think we're close enough now that we can go ahead and use this. So, go ahead and heal up. Look at that. Got some bolt rifle parts. We can make a better bolt rifle. Shotgun receiver, too. You don't say. In case you hadn't noticed yet, the mini bike is what's down there providing the light. I try to do that. Sometimes I forget. I really do think we're getting close to the end of this horde here. Those guys are kind of pains, so let's make sure they don't continue on with what they're doing. I'm going to drop down in here. I forgot about you. I meant to take care of you earlier. Here, let's just drop down. We'll use her body as a means to break our fall. Looks like they're not... Well, no, I take that back. I was going to say they're not getting through, but they're getting through right there. Okay. That means they have broken through all of the spikes in that corner. That's what that means. I think we're pretty much done, though. I mean, it's whoever's in there tunneling. I can't see him anymore. We'll just go ahead and jump down. It's fine. We got this. Zombies will be coming from that direction if they're going to come in. Just try and keep an eye open for them, that's all. Ta-da! Turns out it's a lot of tourists who are still alive. Go figure. Wonder why that is. I'm not going to say we're done with the horde, but we are probably done with a significant portion of it at this point. Oh, I put all the... Did I put all the concrete away? Or is it sitting on the mini bike? A little bit of metal for that. Sure, why not? I'm going to scrap that shovel. We've got an auger. Why do we need a steel shovel? Just saying. Okay, so these are the ones that were around in the last one. Got it. They were around yesterday. There it is. I knew we had some concrete mix. I was going to say, pretty sure we have some anyway. Let's put the parts in there. We'll just store those guys in there for right now. We can read this one. Get some more athletic skill. That would be good. Yeah, I really do think we're done with the majority at this point. Like I said, we may not be done. I'm going to turn that off. That's just a little too bright. It's a little too glary. Like I can't really see what's going on. We'll take that. We'd probably turn that into... Well, maybe not. And drop that map. I don't like you maps. Definitely take that. See, it's interesting. And I was kind of wondering if this was going to happen. Look at that. There's an empty spot in there, like inside. Ooh, I'm glad we got that. But some of these various zombies and etc. died on the inside. Or they got the blocks in there. They they got rid of the blocks inside. I didn't think they would all die on the outside edge. I really, truly didn't. I figured a lot more of them were going to be able to climb than they did, so this kind of turned out to be a pleasant surprise that not too many got up there. This is... Well, wow, what happened with that spot in the wall then? It must have just been that one zombie who was inside. Because none of these walls are really that bad. They're fine. I like how every time I repair, the dog moves. Watch it. See? Just kind of amusing. Yeah, it must have been that zombie who had no legs who was on the inside. She was the one who caused all the problem. Go figure. Guess we can put a few more spikes down, huh? Replace at least a couple of these. I'm not going to worry about getting rid of bodies today. That's just going to... I might even let them vanish on their own. I realize it takes quite a while if you do that, but we don't have a need for this place anytime soon, so we can let it languish for a good couple of game days. Go ahead and take the ammo. Don't be bashful. We can use it. Actually, you know what? Here, we'll scrap the pants too. We'll take it. It's fine. Peroxide, sure. Take that. Money. I think that's everything. There might be a couple of bodies up here that we didn't get. Wow, that guy got its butt kicked. That spike, did you see that? It was like, dude. That would be a Ravager, I believe. I welcome all the Ravagers. They are welcome to come visit. I don't think they're blue, or have any blue dudes. Ravagers, is that what they are? I'm trying to remember my Guardians of the Galaxy. Why did you have two skirts? You couldn't decide which one you liked better? Different cuts. One's a pencil skirt, one is a, I don't know, flared skirt, mini skirt, something. Let's go back to base. I think we're done here. With the exception of shooting this guy. Ankle biting challenge. Look at that. That quest is done now. Excellent. And we got a skill in rifles out of that. I'll take that. Let's just read these guys, and then theoretically we can grab his helmet, which he was not wearing. I don't think. I know, technically, they really can't. Never mind. Never mind! I do want to take one more look before we take off, though, just to see. It looks like everything up there is good. Yeah, that's not bad. I think all of that stuff held up pretty well. There were not any police zombies, no law enforcement officers, no Leos, as they are known. So we didn't really have anything particularly dangerous. The truckers are probably the most dangerous of that group. Well, I guess you could combine the truckers with the tourists as well as the general big guys, and I don't know if the large ladies hit as heavily or for as much damage as the large gentlemen do. I'm really not sure if that's the case, but it really wasn't that bad of a horde. Again, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I totally forgot to grab the helmet. My bad. Whatever. It's fine. We don't really need it. I mean, I guess we could have used it to make a better helmet at some point, but we have this military helmet here, which is better than the SWAT helmet anyway. I think it was a SWAT helmet on the Ravager, and that I forgot to grab it. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. I was so interested in checking out the base, I totally blanked on that, like, duh. Let's put the bolt rifle away for now. We're going to put the sniper rifle away. We might play with the bolt rifle and or hunting rifles on Monday's episode, but for right now, I think we'll leave that stuff kind of where it is. We'll put the pistols away. We don't need those anymore, inclusive of our nice blue one. We're not really ready to upgrade anything, I don't believe. Where are we at here? What is going on? Level 60. Oh, crap. I am so wrong with that. Player level 60 unlocks weaponsmithing, toolsmithing, armor crafting. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of things that opens up for us. I mean, most of it's the usual stuff, but just the same. If we wanted to get up to sniper, I forget, are you 30 or 40? You're going to be 40 because that's the silenced versions of those other ones. And then can we do a silenced sniper rifle? There we go, sniper rifle, high-powered scope. High-powered scope and silenced, and just straight up silenced. Okay. So that'll be a little while. That's okay. Assault rifles, I'm surprised that's as high as it is. I think that's just from choosing the class at the beginning. Handguns is getting up there. I want to say 40 will give us Magnum. Are there any other pistol? So just Magnum silenced. I think we might have pistol silenced right now. That's at 30. Is that right? Yeah, sure. It's pistol silenced. That one might be a fun one to play with. It doesn't matter that much with the zombies, but, you know. I think we are fresh out done with shotguns. You just need to get up to 20. And you're good. Nope, 30. Sorry. But we can maybe look into getting a shotgun choke. Can we make anything for the shotgun? Can we make a choke? Is there anything we can do like that? Can do shotgun turrets. Can we make a choke? Nope, we can make a leather poncho, however. Well, whatever. We got other things we need to be doing. Let's grab the mailboxes, because I figured those would be done. We need some metal. There's not much we can do about that right now. This stuff is all done. Just making sure that stuff's all done. Go ahead and put these guys down. It's about to be morning. Made it through just fine. We'll put this guy up right there. Shotgun, some lamb meat, some forged steel, etc. And I suppose if we want, we can get rid of this mailbox. Are you considered metal? I guess you're considered metal, aren't you? It's both, but... And we'll put this one here. So that'll replace that. 10 landmines. Oh! Cat! You forgot to remind me. Nail mines. Next time. Next time. We might go ahead and put the points into whatever it is that goes into making this stuff. I forget what it is. Security measures. Upgrade that and get the thing rolling. I mean, this house is not really designed to take a beating. It's really not the point of it. I suppose we could run around and upgrade all the blocks. We do have a fair amount of concrete mix. Not a ton, but a fair amount. You are not doing anything. We got a bunch of rings. Blacksmithing was something I was supposed to check on, so that did not move at all. Excellent. I hereby consider this obnoxious. I don't like having to just sit in here to make stuff. It's really just infuriating. I mean, really, that's what it is. I don't have time to just sit here and go smelting, 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 creating something out of here. Just don't. Who does, right? Trying to prepare for a horde, whatever, you name it. You got more important things to do. As best I can tell, that's what's required. But you know what? It's okay. We can always just go kill a bunch more zombies, get some points, and spend them on blacksmithing. That way we can make the silly things that we want to make. Whatever, it's fine. Those don't really belong in there. I'm just going to leave them. I don't want to worry about it right now. Put in the duct tape. Here, let's stop and eat some pasta. Some pasta. And some chicken soup. Scrap those guys. We don't have any more dirt. That's what we need right now, is we need dirt to make more concrete mix. We have a fair amount of that, at least. That's something that we can say we have a good chunk of. I like that. I don't know. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking we're okay. I think we're okay. Bolt rifle. Is that really the only rifle we have? Really? I mean, not counting sniper rifles, we don't have... Wow, I know we have some parts. Quite a few parts. I mean, we can swap out hunting rifle stock. We don't have everything we need to put together a hunting rifle, though. I guess maybe we do. We have... Here, 1, 2, 3. What are we missing here? Receiver, stock, barrel. Parts? We need parts. Hunting rifle parts. That would have let us assemble a hunting rifle out of this guy. Here, we'll do a hunting rifle. And we'll just go ahead and close that. And then I believe we want those guys. And we'll just go ahead and repair you. That'll be fine. So if we were to grab ammunition for you, what are you? 8. Really? Okay. So 8 with no scope. That's not bad. There would be times when I would take that over 5 and a scope. So, I mean, it just depends. It's entirely situational, but I could easily see that being the case in certain scenarios. Here, drop off the beer in there because that's where you belong. Drop off the water in there because that's where you belong. We need to make some more tea and that sort of stuff at some point too, but I think we can safely say we're basically done now. I have a little bit of work to do in that I got to clear out all this junk in here because not all this stuff belongs. I guess technically we have a little bit of crushed sand, but not a whole lot. So I'm just going to finish playing out the moving junk around. Maybe I should have already done this or should have just left this entirely on my own. I don't know. We'll pick up on the next one. Maybe we'll do a little bit more farming because we kind of... Hello. Should finish that off at some point, but I think we're doing okay. We're doing just fine. Even though you don't belong in there, I'm going to throw it in there for right now. I'm not going to worry about it. All those things can go sit in there. We'll make sure we bring along all the various stuff we need, and I think we're going to hit the road. I'm not going to worry about planting corn and that sort of jazz right now. I'm just not feeling it. I want to hit the road. I want to go do something else. I want to go do some exploring, whatever, that sort of thing. Find some gun stores. I don't know. Something along those lines. Call it a day. So I'll catch you in the next one. Tell them thanks for watching. See you later.